In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an assignment in your course. First thing you're going to go to is inside your course. I'm in one of our training courses here, and I'm going to click on Assignments in the left navigation. Once you get to this point, you probably wouldn't have any assignments in here, but you can see we've been experimenting in this course a lot. I'm going to go ahead and click the plus assignment button and create my new assignment. So I'm going to call this video assignment test, just so that I know that later I was creating this assignment during the video. And I'm going to paste in some instructions I got from our overview, our Introduction to Canvas course, just to show you how you could kind of set up your instructions. First of all, you'll want to give an overview of what the assignment is. Explain what it is, tell what kinds, like in this case, it's about assessments in Canvas. So there's 3 different kinds, and I have pointed out where they have learned about it, and then the instructions. So it says in this sandbox, create an assignment that includes a rubric, and I have information for them. So you want to do that in your assignment. Give them all the information, and where possible, link to the related resources like the textbook readings or a previous reading in the course that they should have done prior to creating the assignment. Anything that's going to be helpful to the students as they're preparing their assignment. Then you're going to specify how many points. So let's just say this one's worth 20 points. This assignment group right here will typically default to assignments. If you want to create groups and weight your grades, we have another video that you can watch on creating assignment groups. You can just choose how you want to display the points. It's a percentage, complete, incomplete, etc. I tend to use points. You can decide whether this assignment is going to count towards the final grade or not. If you click this box, it will not count towards the final grade. The next portion we're going to look at is submission type. So you have a few choices on here. You can do no submission. That's what you would use in a face-to-face course where they bring you the assignment in the classroom and you're simply going to type the points into Canvas. You can do online on paper. Again, that would be something that would be turned into you physically, or use an external tool, and that would be something like Pearson or MyMathLab that can connect to Canvas. I'm going to choose online for this particular assignment. Then you have a variety of boxes here that you can pick. So you can do text entry. That would give them a box similar to this where they could type their answer. They would type it right into Canvas. You could choose a website URL. Perhaps you have them creating a blog, and so you want them to put that URL in there. Or maybe you have given them assignment that they need to go find a website that employs a certain marketing strategy or something, and then they would put a website in there. So there's a variety of reasons why you might want to use a website. Maybe it's a portfolio that they're building for the class or something. You could do media recordings where they upload a video or audio file. You can do file uploads. And then this last box right now, we're getting, VeriSite has been purchased by Turnitin, so this is only available till June. So we're recommending that you skip the VeriSite submissions, and right here there's the Turnitin one. So if you need a plagiarism checker, you can use this. Now if you choose to have a file upload, a lot of times people will do this. They'll do text entry or file upload and have them both selected, or you can do one or the other. Or you can do any combination thereof in here. You might want to decide to restrict the file types. You would click on this box and then put the file types that you're willing to accept for this particular assignment. If it's a photography class, maybe you want it as a JPEG. If you have a PC computer and you don't want a Mac Pages file or something like that, you can put doc on here and docx, and then the file type would have to meet that in order to be uploaded. So that would help you in managing the files on your end. The important thing is to make sure you spell this correctly. Don't put docs, D-O-C-S, because then it won't work. So just be real specific in how you type these. You can then determine if it's a group assignment or if you're requiring peer reviews, and those go a little bit more in depth than what we're going to do here today. The default for the assignment is to assign to everyone in this course. You could decide on the due date, so let's make this due tomorrow. And then it can decide when it's available from. How much before the due date do you want to make this available? Sometimes you might open an online module the Friday before the week it's due. I will typically give at least an extra week earlier, just in case some students are trying to manage their time and work a little bit ahead on some items. I don't want them working too far ahead, but I will open it up a little bit early. And then you can decide when you want it until. Do you want it to go away on March 31st and they no longer have the opportunity to turn it in? Or do you want to give them a little extra time? I will often leave this open for the rest of my term. And that's just so that I have options and I don't have to go in here and manually change them. What if a student was sick and you wanted to give them extra time to turn it in? Or what if you decide, okay, today's freebie week, you can go back and complete any assignment that you missed throughout this semester. Those types of items would give you the opportunity to still accept that assignment. If I make it do accept until March 31st, then nobody can turn anything in after March 31st. They wouldn't even be able to turn it in late for a reduction in their score. Now, there are circumstances where perhaps you have to give a student another opportunity to do it. If that is the case, you would do this add button right here and then choose the student that you want to give the extra opportunity to. And then same thing, you would fill out the dates. So maybe something happened and the student was in the hospital and I'm now giving them till April 11th and it won't be March late. This is now a separate due date for them. And so now it's still assigned to everyone else and it's due on this time, but this student has a little bit of extra time. Then you would go ahead and save. I'm going to go ahead and save and publish. And now you can see what the assignment looks like. I've got my overview and my instructions. It tells how many points it's worth, when it's due, and this is the teacher view of this. Let me go into the student view. I'm going to go on assignments. I just have to figure out where it went. There it is, video assignment. So now you can see it has a submit assignment button. So it has all the information for the student here. They click on submit assignment. And I've set this one up to file upload. So they have to choose a file from their computer. And I put something on the desktop to use. So let me go get that. So I've uploaded my file and I'm going to submit my assignment. So now the student sees, oh, it was submitted, the time it was submitted, what the file name was. So I'm going to leave the student view and I'm going to go into speed grader. See how it's here? I'm in the instructor view now. I can go to speed grader. And this went right to the test student because that's who submitted this file. And it's just taking a little bit of time for it to pull the file up. Once the document loads in your speed grader view, you can now go through and annotate it if you want. You have quite a few little options up here. You can select the highlighter and go in and highlight items. You can add a text box in here and type information that you want for them. I think I can resize that, but I put it in a very strange spot, so it's not a very good size. You can do strike through. You can do this little paintbrush and circle things. You can make a little smiley face. Whatever you want to do. So it's really great. You can go in here. You can even do different colors for different items. And let me scroll over because you couldn't see that here. So you can do different colors on here. And this makes it really nice because you don't have to download the paper and then re-upload it. You can annotate it right here in Canvas. Then you can, if you had a rubric attached, you could even grade it with the rubric, but I can say, okay, this person gets 19 points, and then I can go and say, well done, and then more information about why they missed a point or something like that. And then you click submit, and that will go right into the grade book for that person. So you can see that now we'll find our video assignment. And there it is. I put the 19 points in there for it. So that's an introduction on using assignments in Canvas. If you have any questions, please email grossmont.canvas@gccd.edu.